What's going on, everybody, and welcome to, well, you guys are probably wondering what the hell this is, but if you can see in the left-hand corner, it says Iron Man Iron Acura. What's that supposed to mean? It means I started an Iron Man account. For anybody who's wondering why I did this, mainly it's because, obviously doing Elite Clue Scrolls on my main account, I do have a bit of time to do other things, and I figure what better way to fill my time while thieving for Elite Clues than to maybe start an Iron Man account, maybe do something with that account. So I decided to make this account and kind of make some goals along the way with this account instead of kind of playing it aimlessly. So I did create an Iron Man account. Obviously its name is Iron Acura. Feel free to add it if you want to. I don't know if I reply to people on here. You can do whatever you want. But basically I decided to create an Iron Man account, not to give into the hype and be like, oh my god, everyone's doing an Iron Man, I should do this, but because I decided I kind of wanted to do something. Do something with it, and I think it might be kind of interesting to try to build series based upon an Iron Man account, kind of like I've done upon with my main, but kind of transfer them over to the Iron Man account as well. I.e. like getting my Ascension bow from scratch, possibly doing the God Wars Dungeon series again with my Iron Man account, and also possibly doing another series with Core Piece with my account, all very, 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 very far down the line. But obviously we're going to have to start small because clearly these accounts do not exactly come pre-built to max stats. These are my stats as of so far. My account isn't even a week old, I don't believe. It's got to be approaching 7 days old, because I bought a bond for it, and my bond has not ran out yet. But as you can see my stats, right now we are sitting at about, 50 attack with 47 strength, 44 defense. Mainly done through Slayer, which is at 41 as well. I've been doing a lot of Slayer. Did a little bit of questing. I actually completed Dragon Slayer today, which gave me the ability to get the dragon, anti-fire dragon shield rather, which is a nice piece of equipment so I can finally go and kill dragons if I wanted to do so, because I did get a green dragon task, which didn't exactly go over too well. But I kind of have some basic combat stats put down so far. Along with that, obviously you can see I've done a little bit of skilling, 50 cooking rather, and 50 fishing, which would help obviously with Slayer, and I should have done that a lot sooner. Obviously also 56 rune crafting is probably sticking out, which is something I was AFKing today for the hell of it. I was planning on getting it to 61-ish, and I've done this all today, which is quite ridiculous for a level 1 through 56 in, I don't know, a few hours. I don't know how long it took me, probably like 4 or 5 hours. That's pretty damn good in my opinion. I was gonna get it to 64, I believe it is, so you can, that's like the highest requirement you need for questing basically, and I was gonna try to go for Questgate, but that's a long way down the line too. Main goals for the account right now actually, what I plan on trying to do is kind of work my way into getting more closer to doing Barrows runs, and once I get into Barrows runs I may actually start streaming them. I'm not quite sure, or we'll figure that all out when we get there, but the main goal at the moment is essentially to start training up some combat stats, get it so it's capable of killing maybe Barrows or maybe just KBD, and start training that up, and then maybe we'll start building series around what I can kill and what I can do. I really don't want to stream myself cooking, you know what I mean? Because cooking is boring, and any other type of skilling. Like, I'd rather do PVM on stream, or PvP, or stuff like that, because I don't exactly want to stream myself skilling. So we're just going to build the account up, and I'll make little update vlogs like this about the account from, you know, maybe every few days or whatnot. I know I'm not that greatest with the YouTube schedule, but I'm going to try. You guys are probably wondering what my bank looks like. Oh, I can tell you right now, it's not that great. 81k sitting in our little money pouch right here. And if we go into my bank, it's actually quite jam-packed full of stuff. And these belong in here. This is a mess, but that goes up there. So starting off the top, you obviously see my rune collection. I got a bunch of runes I've been collecting through RuneScape. Essentially, RuneScape runes. Yes, these are the RuneScape runes. And some chef hats, and these Staff of Airs actually came from trolls, I believe, at the beginning they birthed up. Apparently they elk for like 1k a piece, so I kept them because they're worth quite a little bit of money, and I'm gonna elk them or sell them eventually. Bronze arrows and arrows and arrows, and these mytho arrows are actually from Banshees. They actually dropped quite a bit of them. Arrows and such, so I've been picking up throughout the game because I'm gonna need to be able to get range up, and figured what's the best way to get range up than with arrows. I mean, kind of makes sense. Talismans, which need to be put into a tab where I don't want to be able to sell them. Mass Part 2 is actually quite junk. Actually, I don't know if it's junk. It's from that quest that you start in the Lumbrid's Catacomb. I don't know what it's for. I believe it's making some mask. Druid robes, some more crap, rope stuff. I can drop the chisel and the shears. I really wanted to because they're not really, they don't do anything because you have them in your tool belt already. Same with all, no, that's an iron spear. That's not an actual spear. That's an iron, this is all stuff I gotta drop or sell, to be honest. 16 U-logs are just from random drops. These are all just drops on drops. And these are strange rocks. These little things here, these are all little strange rock things. I gotta put those in, to be honest. That can actually go into my summoning tab. Keep on going through, you find my combat equipment, my spider silk stuff, my rune mace from doing Dragon Slayer, and I can go to the Heroes Guild and get my rune mace, leather glove, and that doesn't do anything. I don't know why I have a leather glove in here. I should probably just drop that. Yes, destroy, please. Wait, was that? I don't know if that was a leather glove. I think that was a leather glove. We're gonna hope that was. I got a bunch of this, like my combat stuff. My spider silk stuff I've made myself. My Addy stuff I bought. These nails can go to hell in a handbasket. I don't need them no more. My spider silk, other stuff. My mystic gloves and boots I actually got as drops. Was quite pleased with that. So that's basically what I've been using for combat, though. Is my melee. I haven't trained. You can clearly see my range yet. 31 magic and 5 range, so you can see I didn't even get around to that yet, so that'll be coming up shortly. I thought that was a crystal key. That was a maze key. Keep on going though, you find my herblore tab, which is quite a mess. It's herblore and farming, so you got a little bit of everything. I got a lantidime seed that can probably go up top here a little bit more. And that silverlight does not belong in here, it belongs up here. Jesus, I guys should really clean stuff before I show them on stream. Or YouTube, whatever this is. So this is the herblore tab, obviously. It's coming along a little bit. I'm going to keep like one stack of everything in here so I can have like little bank spacers. But that would be the herblore tab so far. This has got your basic potions right now. I do not have any supers because I cannot make them at the moment. Working on that. Whenever I get herbs, they go in there. Whenever I get a chance, I clean them and make them and do them. Because that's kind of how herblore goes. Crafting tab. Kind of going the same way. Whenever I get gems, I cut them, and if I get some bars or something, I'll make them, but I don't think I have it at the time being. These gems, I cannot cut the diamonds, I don't think. These are carcasses. These are from actually the cockroach drones or soldiers, and they make items that I have been selling to the shop for a little bit of money. Bowstring, I made actually all these because I wanted to get 30 crafting, and 978 of them got me like 31 crafting, which was perfect. Picked and spun them all myself, and that's kind of where they sit. I will be using those for fletching at some point, obviously, because I'm going to need to get my fletching up. Now, this is obviously a mining tab. I started to mine copper and tin ore because I wanted the Dragon Slayer to try to get my smithing up so I can make steel nails. Apparently, you can get steel nails from the guy in the sawmill guy over in Lumbridge, whatever is there, but you know what I'm talking about. Apparently, I didn't know, so, you know, we are stuck with these now. That's another strange rock that can go up there. I'm gonna make like an old tab for the strange rocks because they're just all over the place. More bars and random stuff like that. These actually Addy ores and mithril ores are from the cockroach drones or soldiers. Cockroach soldiers. They do drop quite a bit of mithril ores, so that would be where I got all that from. Summoning tab is not really that great. There's just a couple of charms and such. I haven't actually trained summoning yet, and that's kind of how that goes. And then your final tab is my fishing tab, where I have a lot of burnt fish because fishing sucks. 468 lobsters will hold me over for a little while, hopefully, and that'll get me through some Slayer and maybe a little bit of low level bossing. We'll see how that kind of goes. These, like I said, my top is all junk. I got a Bob shirt, by the way, from doing a level 1 clue scroll. Now, I don't know why I kept it. I probably should just drop it, but I do got to clean up my bank a little bit there. But this is just an introduction to kind of my Iron Man account and kind of in a way explain to you guys what we're going to be doing with it. I didn't really explain what I'm going to be doing with it, so because I don't really know. My end goal with the account, everyone laughs at me. Like, you'll never do it. I want to max it out. Now, as stupid as that sounds, I actually do. It's not a hardcore Iron Man. It's just a regular Iron Man. So, I mean, there's not going to be that aspect to it of, oh my god, you maxed it out without dying once. It's going to be, you just maxed out Iron Man by doing it yourself. And that's what I want to do. And that's what I'm going to do. I will eventually max it out. That's the plan. So essentially, I will be taking you guys along the ride of maxing out an Iron Man account. Now, this is obviously stats after about a week or so. There's nothing really to call home about, but I think it's some decent progress. It's about 860,000 XP, I think, gained in the first week, so that's not terrible. Obviously, more to come. And now you guys may be wondering, how are you gonna do the maxing out of the account if you don't actually, skill a lot or whatever? Because all my skills, a lot of them are 0 and whatnot. What I plan on doing is bossing for the resources. So we'll be probably going to a lot of KBD to begin with, obviously to grab logs for fire making and fletching. Along with that also, because I'm going to be trying to do, like, with the wood cutting, I'll probably do Ivy and stuff that's AF cables, so I can continue to do elites on my main account. So I'm kind of trying to balance 2 accounts at once. It's going to be a little bit tricky, but we will figure it out. So basically, I'm going to be trying to get all my skilling supplies from actually bossing and such, so I don't have to worry too much about collecting resources. But then your ones that do not require resources, like your mining, your wood cutting, your hunter and stuff like that, obviously you'll be trained with the fastest method possible or available. Mining as well. I said mining, but you know what I'm talking about. So your resource skills and your gathering skills. Resource skills will be done by bossing, and then your gathering skills will be done in the fastest method possible or available, or however I want to do it. But yeah, that's kind of how that account is. I don't really have anything else much to say about that. Oh, my quest points, actually. Like I said, I did a little bit of questing. I got the 33 points, and then I went and hit, or 34, or whatever it was, and I went ahead and did, what do you call it there? Dragon Slayer quest, because I wanted to get Dragon Slayer done. It's one of those noob quests where, it's everybody's first major quest is, Dragon Slayer. So I did want to get it done. I do need to do actually the waterfall quest still, which I'm an idiot for not doing yet, but it'll give me a good chunk of combat XP, which I do need to get back onto. But that's besides the point. I think it gives like a base 30 neat stat, but oh well. So yes, that would be an introduction, kind of a long introduction, okay, to my Iron Man account. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. So yes, guys, Iron Man is a go. I am always training on him. So if you guys ever want to obviously know any progress on it, feel free to contact me on Twitter or YouTube or Twitter or whatever I'm on in RuneScape, or join the FC of my main NSX. Come on, where is this damn thing? I'm always in there as well. Right there. There we go. There's not many. There's 2 people in there. Me and Sulu. Oh no, there's not. There's 3 people now. Hi, Ponzu. If you want to join that, obviously, so you guys can talk to us amongst people, or you can join the TeamSpeak. Either way. But I am going to be starting an Iron Man account, and this is just the beginning to what hopefully will be a maxed Iron Man account. Sometimes by 2040. I believe that's the goal we set. So until next time, guys, I should have a video out sometime this week again with a little update maybe to what this account has done or what I've achieved or stuff like that. But until next time, guys, I will see you guys later.